And welcome to Vlogmas day number 18. Today I'm sewing up the Zip and Go pattern by ENDesigns, and I will link that pattern in the description box below. This is the bag that I was cutting and interfacing for in yesterday's Vlogmas. So I'm just starting off by sewing the flap, and I'm going to go ahead and mark and cut the holes for the snap. So I almost sewed the top of the flap closed, and then I remembered that I hadn't put my snap on yet. So I went ahead and did that and then sewed the top closed. So in the pattern, it has you sew up the flap about 1/4 of an inch off of the main body, but in my experience with making this bag, I have had a hard time closing the snap after the bag is all sewn. So I like to place my snaps together and then scoot the flap all the way down where it's even with the top of the main body, and it gives you kind of a bubble there. But whenever you sew it all together, it evens out and the flap closes a lot easier.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring, it will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand, you and me. Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring, it will always be Christmas in my heart. in the sand you let me. Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart.
And now it's time to sew up the card slots. So I like to do the card slots on this bag the way the Winslet wallet pattern does theirs, by snipping the lines instead of drawing them out, and that way you can fold them a little bit easier. So I like to start off by snipping the lines on the right side of the fabric so I can go ahead and fold and sew them. And once that is done, I just mark the first line on the wrong side of the fabric and fold it, and then just make sure that each fold after that is even with the first fold. My machine had a little bit of trouble going through the bulk of this seam right here, so I had to turn it off real quick and hand crank it and then turn it back on, and it was all right to go through the rest of it. So now all that's left to do on this bag is sew up the lining fabric and then make the wrist strap. I just think this is the cutest little bag, and if I wasn't giving it away as a Christmas present, I would totally keep it for myself. So thank you so much for watching Vlogmas Day 18, and don't forget to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching.